In case if a user is making a search and you want to save those search parameters in your data table to review them afterwards, you need to create a list of things. And to create a list of things, I have divided these steps into 3 steps: to have a dummy data, schedule the API workflow, and then display the data. I suppose since you are working on the API workflow, you already have some data in your data table. Now, let's start. First, what we will do, we will create an API workflow. Schedule. So here we have schedule API workflow on a list. Type of thing, create list from. I have created this data table for this tutorial. List to run on. Do a search for. Create a list from. API workflow. Edit backend workflow. And I will create a new API workflow. I have already created it, but I'm going to create another one for this tutorial. So for example, we give it a parameter. I'm going to create an API workflow. I'm going to call it, for example, create a list of things. Create a list of days, I mean, just for this tutorial. Add new parameter. Let's call it pulled days. You can call it whatever you like, and also you can give it dynamic values. I do create a new thing. Create list to. This is also I created for this tutorial specifically. Set another field, days, pull days. Amazing. Now I will go back to the create list of things page. And here I will create a list of things, I guess. Create list of days. This is the one I gave. Schedule date, current date time, interval 0.5 for example. 0.5 for example. Ignore privacy workflow. Insert dynamic data. Here you give this create list from day's name. Okay, now we are all set. On the editor page, just to let you know, on the editor page, we have two repeating group. One is create list from and create list to. This is empty and this has, of course, the dummy data. So this is empty as you can see. Now I will create list. It has created a list and it is actually quite fast. Now what I will do, I will clear it. And then I'm going to create it again. And the cool thing is what we can do, if you want to give it, if you have a lot of data, and for example, if you have hundreds and thousands of data, and if you want to save it in that workflow, so what you can do, you can give it a 1 second interval. And if I do clear list, as you can see, it will come one by one. Amazing, right? So I think this give a wrap up. You need to create a API workflow. You need to schedule it on a list. You will give the list values like this, and you are all done. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Bye. I'm still working on it.